Hello, everybody. I'm Dord. So, Christmas special, episode 3. Fly is still alive, by the way. There's a fly. I didn't know there was going to be a fly arc. So, the album I'm going to be reviewing is the album Well by the band Burl. And I also had listened to this before I posted it, and it was like, I guess we're going straight to it. It says, this album is 7 songs and 20 minutes. I don't know why this is counted as a song and not like an EP or something. Sorry for that horrible noise I made. But, still 20 minutes. It's still like a... Like, this is an album, like, because it is so short, I can just put it on to, like, curate, like, my mood for, like, the 20 minutes it lasts. Like, I was, like, getting prepared, like, to be, like, visually presentable for this, you know, like, wearing makeup and stuff. It is just a great vibe. It is, like, this is definitely a, like, this is in, like, the grand tradition of, like, those mood albums, like, Unknown Pleasures by Joy Division. It's a great album. And it's even better if you're in the mood for it. If you're not, it's still a good album, but it's enhanced by, like, if you're in the mood for, like, fucking depressing post-punk. This is the case where it's in the mood, where, like, if you're in the mood for really just, like happy, like, classy, psychedelic, like, jazz pop. This is, like, a distinctly jazzy album. I'm not the most jazzy person. I've tried. Like, when I said I listened to albums that are way longer, I've listened to albums that are, like way longer. And listed Kamasi Washington's The Epic as one of them. That was my first jazz album, and I hated it. It's, like, a really jazzy album, like, with a lot of the soloing, with a lot of, like, the... Yeah, this is, like, borderline... It is, like, this is, like, a jazz pop album, and I like listening to it for that reason. Like, I listened to this while I was putting on my makeup. This is, like, a hot girl shit album. That term is trademarked by me. I'm referring to putting on makeup as hot girl shit, yeah. I love the production all over this album. Like with the Interpol album, I complimented the bass. For this, I'm gonna just compliment, like, the low end in general. Like, a lot of the kick drums, like, the bass, the toms. It's really cool. When that first kick drum happens on the opening track, Miralo, that's like seeing colors. I love that. Like, all the songs in here are, like, really good. Like, I enjoy listening to, like, all the songs on this album. Stop fucking pinging me, man. Jesus, that's the third one. And also, the guitar sound on this album, I don't know how you get that guitar sound. That is one of the best things I've heard in my life. It's so classy. And also, another thing I want to say about this, the last positive I want to say, this is a catchy goddamn album. There are some great hooks on, like, almost every song on the album. The last song doesn't have much of a hook. It's a great, like, ending song. It's cool for, like, a jam. It's a nice jam, and that's, like, a cool way of ending the album. I don't know, the hook isn't really there. And also the song, like, right in the middle, I don't remember the name of that song. Make It, or whatever the fuck, I don't remember it. Make It or Break It, I don't know. That song, I don't even remember the title. I do not. Make It Easy For You. Wow, I got that off. There's some nice guitar solos all over this album. Some saxophone solos are great all over this album. Stop slurring your words. I'm sorry for, like, the amount of times I've done shit like that in other reviews, and then, like, not acknowledge that I did. Last thing I want to say, actually, I don't even know if I've expounded on the catchy part enough. I don't know, like, all this, like, One More Crime, very memorable hook. I Just Noticed, lead single, very memorable hook. Oh my god, I did it again. Takes One to Know One, that's a very memorable hook. Birds Don't Land has that Seeds in Your Garden part, which I guess is the hook, I suppose. It's treated like it is. It has some really great hooks on this album when it wants to, and then when it doesn't, it's just pretty generally, like, good vibe music. Like, I like it. One negative, I'm already retracting statements I made in reviews I haven't even released yet. Kind of hard to have a bad album flow with just 6 songs. This is half the length with an extra song, and I just think, like, I Just Noticed and One More Crime, some of the better songs on this album, are placed right next to each other. Miralo does start it. When We Meet Again. Close enough. Yeah, I think it was like I think it's just a kind of strange flow. That song right in the middle, Make It Easy For You, just, I don't really remember anything from it. One More Crime could have been placed, like, 3 tracks earlier, and that's like, pretty much it. Yeah, I like this album quite a bit. I have like, all the songs except for that one in the middle saved on the album. I'm gonna give this album, like a 8 like, 2. Yeah, ultimately my only issue is, like, it is 20 minutes, and I could have definitely dealt with listening to more songs like it. So, that's another extremely goddamn short review. I am again, yeah. Hope you folks like this review. Hope you folks like this album. Hope the people that made this album enjoy my review, I guess, of this album. See you folks later date.